Developing tonight, two people arrested for two separate road rage cases. The first, a teenager accused of shooting at cars 4 different times.
And the second, a man in Lake County arrested for allegedly threatening a driver with a machete. Fox 35's Dave Puglisi joins us live from the gas station where it all went down.
So Dave, the victim says he was just sitting in his car when that suspect walked up with that big old machete.
Luann, John, this all started back around Claremont on State Road 50 near US 27 interchange. And that victim drove here to this gas station because he says this is where he sees officers a lot. He felt like it was a safe place. Although when he arrives, he says that the suspect got out of his car and came at his car with a machete. Now, 52-year-old Abel Cuenca is the man that police believe had a machete in his hands at this Shell gas station on East Broad Street in Groveland. The victim told Groveland police that Cuenca had been following him aggressively since Claremont. The victim claims that he had to slam on his brakes to swerve to avoid an accident. But Cuenca told a different story to police. He says he felt he wasn't being allowed to merge. The two kept driving until the victim pulled off at this gas station some 8 miles away from the initial incident. Police say security camera footage shows Cuenca get out of his car with what appeared to be a machete in hand and walk towards the victim. Cuenca told police he shouted that he was going to cut his head off. The victim says he feared for his life and drove away. Police with advice for all drivers.
We encourage all of our citizens not to engage in road rage, and if you believe someone is following you, call 911. Don't get out of your car, don't drive home, stay cool, calm, and collected.
Now, Cuenca was arrested for aggravated assault. We did get a chance to talk to the victim's family, and as much as they did decline an on-camera interview, told me that they were thankful that police took this seriously, and they are thankful that the man was arrested. In Groveland, Dave Puglisi, Fox 35 News.
Dave, thank you. The other road rage arrest involves this vehicle. We showed you this Mercedes back on Friday. Today, a teenager was arrested. Fox 35's Stephanie Buffamonte joins us live. And Stephanie, deputies were able to track down this teenage suspect because people called them with tips.
That is right, and one of the violent road rage shootings happened right here at this intersection of Colonial and Goldenrod Road. Now, the person they believe did this is behind bars, and it's all thanks to a crime line tip.
4 separate cases, each with identical charges, each charging you with aggravated assault with a firearm.
19-year-old Emmanuel Bullard facing a judge today. Orange County deputies say he shot at cars 4 different times in Orlando from late December to January. Surveillance video shows shots fired from a black Mercedes outside of this gas station when deputies say another driver accidentally cut him off.
Somebody thinks it's okay to just fire off rounds in parking lots where there are people out and about and things like that. Bullets don't have names. Anybody could have been hurt.
The Orange County Sheriff's Office shared this tweet on Friday saying they were looking for the black Mercedes. Crime Line says they received about 20 anonymous calls over the weekend. One of those tips from someone who said they saw the black Mercedes in front of this home on Bonneville Drive. When deputies served a search warrant, they say Bullard took off running into the woods behind the home. You can see branches and leaves in his hair in his mugshot.
It's always a sweet day when we know Crime Line has played a role in solving a case before someone does get, in fact, hurt or killed.
Crime Line's executive director says this case shows just how important making an anonymous tip can be, no matter how small the detail.
These tips on a daily basis change people's lives. They get they get the bad guy caught from hurting someone else, or somebody is now held responsible for crimes that they've committed, whether it be a warrant or something like that. So very important in this case that we stop this guy before he hurt somebody.
And in this case, a $1,000 reward was being offered by Crime Line. Anyone who had a tip that helped will be eligible for an award. Reporting live in Orlando, Stephanie Buffamonte, Fox 35 News.